Welcome back to Gone Without a Trace, where we dive into some of the most puzzling disappearances and mysteries from the great outdoors. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all of our subscribers for supporting the channel. It's because of you that we can keep sharing these stories. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Today, we're unraveling the heartbreaking and mysterious case of Jayne Mentzer, a young woman who went into the Sierra National Forest for a solo hike in July 2023 and never came home. What began as an adventurous trip to reconnect with nature turned into a chilling mystery, one that still leaves us with questions. Let's dive into her story. The Sierra National Forest, a stunning, rugged landscape filled with towering pines, crystal-clear lakes, and endless hiking trails. But beyond its beauty, this place holds secrets, and for one hiker, it became the site of a chilling mystery. This is the story of Jayne Mentzer, a 28-year-old woman who set out on a 2-week solo hike in July 2023, but never came home. Jayne was from Santa Cruz, California, where she worked as a freelance graphic designer. Described by friends and family as adventurous, kind-hearted, and fiercely independent, she had a deep love for nature and spent much of her free time hiking and camping. Growing up in a close-knit family, Jayne often went on outdoor trips with her brother, who shared her passion for exploring the wild. When she wasn't outdoors, Jayne enjoyed photography, especially capturing landscapes, and had a knack for playing acoustic guitar. To those who knew her, this trip wasn't out of the ordinary. It was meant to be another adventure, a chance for her to reconnect with nature and recharge away from the hustle of daily life. Jayne began her journey on July 2nd, 2023, setting out from a trailhead near Huntington Lake, a well-known starting point for adventurers heading into the Sierra National Forest. Her planned route would take her to Strawberry Lake and other scenic spots, with a carefully mapped plan to return within 2 weeks. At first, everything seemed fine. Jayne kept in touch with her family through text messages, sharing updates on her trip. She sent pictures of breathtaking views, her campsite by the lake, even the meal she had prepared on her small hiking stove. Everything looked normal, until it wasn't. Then, out of nowhere, silence. No more messages. No more check-ins. 2 days passed, and her family started to worry. Something wasn't right. Jayne wasn't the type to just go off-grid without telling anyone. Her brother, Nick, growing increasingly uneasy, decided to take matters into his own hands. Along with a close friend, he packed his gear and headed straight for the Sierra National Forest, determined to retrace Jayne's steps. The two of them followed the trail she had taken, hoping to find some sign of her, footprints, a piece of gear, anything that could tell them what had happened. They reached Strawberry Lake, the last place Jayne had shared a photo with her family. The serene waters and surrounding forest looked just as beautiful as the pictures she'd sent, but there was no sign of her. They searched the area around the lake, calling her name, checking every possible trail, asking other hikers if they had seen her, but there was nothing, not a single clue. That's when they made the decision to call the police. It was official. Jayne was missing. The authorities wasted no time. A massive search effort kicked off, volunteers, search dogs, drones scouring the area from above. Everyone was looking for Jayne. But as the search stretched into its second day, a chilling discovery would turn everything upside down. At the bottom of a steep, rocky cliff, miles from any established trail, search teams found her. Jayne's body lay at the base of the drop. The official theory? She slipped and fell. A tragic accident in one of the most unforgiving landscapes in the country. Why was Jayne so far off the trail in the first place? Her planned route didn't include the area where she was found. For experienced hikers like Jayne, staying on the trail is a rule you don't break, especially in a place as dangerous as this. Was she disoriented? Did she intentionally leave the trail for some reason? Or was she forced off it by something or someone? These questions only add to the mystery. When recovering the body, police noted an intriguing detail. Jayne's Canon camera was found outside its protective case, as if she had taken it out shortly before the accident. One theory suggests she may have been trying to capture the stunning landscape around her. Perhaps, in focusing so much on framing the perfect shot, she lost her footing and slipped down the cliff. It's a plausible scenario. After all, Jayne was passionate about photography, and the Sierra National Forest offers views that could tempt anyone to take risks for a memorable photo. Investigators reviewed the content of the memory card in Jayne's camera. Surprisingly, the last photo wasn't taken at the location where her body was found. In the end, it's a heartbreaking story. Jayne was a young, adventurous woman who loved the outdoors, and yet, she lost her life in the very wilderness she cherished. The official conclusion is that it was a tragic accident, but the details leave so many unanswered questions. Was she really just trying to take one last beautiful photo and accidentally slipped? Or could something else have happened that we'll never fully understand? Some mysteries, like Jayne's final moments, stay locked away in the quiet, unforgiving depths of nature. What do you think? Is the theory that Jayne fell while trying to take a picture the most likely explanation? Or could something else have happened out there in the wilderness? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what we uncover next. Until then, stay safe.